Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber,
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber.
Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا
الله أكبر، الله أكبر.
أشهد أن
الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا أشهد أن لا إله إلا
أشهد أن لا إله إلا
أشهد أن لا إله
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Good morning. Let us now all collectively bow down at the lotus feet of Shmataji, raise our Kundalini, and let us take Bandhan. Right hand on the left heart. And let us now invite Shmataji in our hearts. Let us bow down our head a little bit as a gesture, as an awe, as a respect. And with all humbleness, let us pray. O Divine, O Supreme Goddess, Shmataji, please come in my heart. Mother, please come in my heart. Let me feel your lotus feet in my heart. Let me worship your lotus feet in my heart. By your grace, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. Mother, please give me the thoughtless awareness state, the doubtless awareness, and finally, the oneness, the ekakarita. Mother, please give me the required innocence. Please remove all the filth, all the negativity which is attacking my innocence. And the attention slowly towards Mooladhara. Now in silence, we will pray to Shri to clear our Mooladhara. So we will be doing a silent meditation for another 3-4 minutes. Now slowly, the attention towards our Hamsa Chakra, which is between our eyebrows If we want, we can put our index finger as well over there. Mother, give me the required discretion, the required wisdom. Please cleanse my Hamsa Chakra. And please enlighten this chakra. We can also give bandhan to this chakra, rotating our hand in a clockwise direction. Now the attention on Sahasrara, the right hand on Sahasrara, on our limbic area, and just rotate the scalp. Mother, please give me the required connection. Please connect me with the all-pervading power. Mother, please connect me with you. The hand back on the lap. The attention has to be on Sahasrara. Now in this state, we will hear the speech of Shrimataji. We will continue to hear the speech of Hamsa Chakra, puja which we were listening yesterday.
children also, by our own conditionings, and also we allow them to behave in a manner that they, as if they are very grown-up, matured people. We are so enamored by our children, as if to get children is something great. Anybody can have children. What's so great about it? You have to look after children. It's all right. But it doesn't mean that you should all the time dote upon them, think about them, worry about them, and nobody else. So if you have to enter into the limbic area, which is the Virata's place, which is the, I would say, from Vishuddhi to Hamsa, and then to your limbic area, into the Virata, then your interest must expand. So the other discretion should be that, am I only thinking of my child? Am I only thinking of my wife? Am I only thinking about them? Or I am worried about other children also. I am thinking about other children. I just tell you this because it's such a funny type of a concern we have. And you destroy your children also by this kind of indiscreet concern. Like we had a school in India, and the children who stayed in Pune. I had my puja. I told them don't bring children because I knew these children are Western children, not easy, they can't bear anything. But the children insisted and the teachers had to bring them. So the puja was over as usual, very late, about I think 11 o'clock in the night. And there was no transport. And that's why I said don't bring them. So they had to get some sort of a truck, because these days we were not getting petrol, we were having a very bad time. So they had to go on the truck. It reached there by about 2 o'clock. Some of the fathers were staying in my house. Next day they said, Mother, our right heart is catching. I said, what is that? Such cruelty. I said, what cruelty? The children reached at 2 o'clock in the school. So what? Right heart is catching. What attachments? Your children, if they reach at 2 o'clock, what does it matter? Why are you so much concerned about it? They are realized souls. There is God who is looking after them. Why are you so much worried about them? Leave them alone. Send them to Indian school. Then the mothers are sitting there. Teachers don't like it. No one likes it. They are just gone there. Mothers. No school allows such nonsense. But in Sahaja Yoga, they think they have a right. What right have they got? Have they paid for the school? Have they done anything for the school? What right have they got to go and sit in the school? So the discretion should be, we have to bring up our children according to such culture. The first of the principles of Sahaja Yoga is fortitude. Sahaja Yoga is not meant for such dainty darlings. You have to be soldiers of Sahaja Yoga. Your children have to be the soldiers of Sahaja Yoga, not the dainty darlings. It's not meant for them. Though they are born realized, you are ruining them by making them dainty darlings. You have to rough it out. You have to make them sturdy. You have to give them self-respect. You have to give them dignity and a fortitude, forbearance. So, this left navi, right navi, especially the left navi, is a very big problem. Where the woman has to be a Grihalakshmi and husband has not to be a Romeo, but a husband. He has to see how his wife behaves, correct her. That is his job, his duty. He should not shirk it. Grihalakshmi is the woman who should know that she has the great responsibility of creating a very great society of Sahaja Yoga. She is not an ordinary woman. How many women got their realization before? But in Sahaja Yoga, if you find the ladies, you'll hardly find very few who are really alert. Most of them are in trance condition. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. They don't know much of cooking. You ask them anything, they don't know anything. You talk to them, you feel as if they have taken some sort of a drug. Nothing goes into their heads. Sometimes one feels it's better I do it myself. Impossible. The alertness is gone. Because alertness that comes through your right side is wasted on nonsensical things. Attention is wasted on nonsensical things. That's why the housewives have lost that discretion to know that they have to be extremely alert and sensible and wise. They should know each and everything. It's not so. They just live in the air somewhere hanging, You don't know what to say to them, how to ask for anything, how to explain anything to them. It's an impossible situation. So that alertness has to be there. In a housewife is an extremely important. So we have Fatima at a young age, she had these two sweet children who died in the war in Karbala. But a brave woman, the way she established the Shia system, her husband also died. And she did all that on her own. Living behind the parda, living behind the walls, she managed everything. We have had many such queens in our country. There was a 17-year-old widow who was the daughter-in-law of Shivaji. She fought with Aurangzeb and defeated him in our country. Tarabai. So many of them we have. But if you do not have the alertness, then you cannot be a Grihalakshmi, you cannot be a good mother, you cannot be a good wife. There's no slavery in it. They don't know even what pleases their husbands, how to create peace in the family, what to say, when to say beautiful things and when to be strict. All this discretion is not there. Either they are shrews or they are slaves. So, Sahaja Yoga is meant for women who are alert, who are wise, who know everything about life. Even they don't know where are the chakras on the feet. Look at your mother, she's a woman. She knows so much. They don't know anything as to how Kundalini passes through these centers, what it does, what she is capable of. But the Kundalini itself is the feminine power. She knows each and everything about you, about her child. Many mothers don't know if the child is taking drugs or is behaving which way. Except for spoiling or beating, there's nothing in between. With discretion, the mothers can make these special children into something. That is my vision about them. But with their indiscretion, they can ruin these children completely. This is so important that our Hamsa should be all right, that we should be able to create a beautiful home, a peaceful home, not only for our family, but for all the other Sajgurus who come to our house. I don't know how it has come into the brains of Indian women. I don't know how. But if you have to please them, you have to just say, "Sister-in-law, will you cook this for me tomorrow?" That's it. Or if you say, "I'm coming for dinner or lunch," that's the best. They are very much pleased. Just they'll start thinking, what am I going to cook? What does he like? They know about each and every person what he likes. It's not slavishness. If you want to please someone, it's not slavishness. The whole nature is there to please us. Is it a slavish thing to do? But another side of a woman is she is a Raja Lakshmi and the man who is the king. The discussion at that point is, are you dignified or not? We went to Japan once and they were treating us with great respect, even in a village. Once we entered a shop because it was raining, so the villagers actually bowed to us. We didn't understand what's happening. And they gave us presents. So we asked ultimately the interpreter, why are they so humble before us? They said, because you belong to royal family. I said, no, we don't belong to royal family. How do they know? No. Because your hair are neat. Your daughter's hair are neat and shiny. And you don't go to hairdressers. Is it a sign? Is it a sign of royal family? Yes. That's how the royal family is. They don't put their head into the hands of somebody else. You were amazed at the reading. Imagine the Japanese thinking like that. So the discretion is that you have to be like a queen. And the husband has to be like a king. But not like the king who killed his 7 wives, but like a king who respects his wife. If you cannot respect your wife, you cannot be a Sajogi. Respect is different from being romantically in love. I think then you don't respect. Respect your wife is a very important thing in Sajo. For this, I would say the Indians are not so good. But also I know some of the Western people are also quite funny. Your dignity is reduced if you cannot respect your wife. Indians, especially in the North India, not in the South, they lack this, respect their wives. Also, they lack the discretion that the wife, if she is not respected, the children will not be respectful to her, and she is in charge of the children. But the most indiscreet thing about Navi is that you don't listen to your guru. 100 times you tell something to Sajogis, but still they will not listen to me. Still they will do as the fashion tells them or the norms that they have. Listening to your guru as they say, as if is to obey the God Almighty. Whatever he said is to be accepted as a great blessing, as a great correction, and is to be followed, not to be just left out as it is. As you know, your mother is your guru and she is your mother. Also she is Mahamaya. Also she is Adishakti. And she is so gentle. And she is so kind. She says some things to you to correct you. So many lectures I have given of telling you what is important. But you should open your heart and surrender it fully to your Guru, then only you will mature, otherwise there is no way out. I'm sorry to say. I do not like anybody surrendering to me or touching my feet or falling at me. I don't understand that. I'm not conscious of it, not aware of it. Makes no difference to me. Even when you sing my Jai, I think that you are singing some Mataji Nirmala Devi's Jai in the third person. And sometimes I'm afraid I might say Jai with you. When you are singing Swagat Agat, I always think there's some Mataji Nirmala Devi Swagat song. They are singing somebody else. But for your goodness, for your ascent, for which you have come here, you have not come here just to waste your time, but to ascend. And for that, it is important that whatever I am saying, you have to obey implicitly. But I never say anything which will be uncomfortable for you. I never say you don't take your food or don't drink water, nothing of the kind. But
Let us continue to sit in meditation for a few minutes. We can now raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. Also thanking Shri Mataji for today's meditation, for the love, the protection, and all the blessings. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. We'll see you tomorrow in the morning meditation. Wishing everyone an enjoyable day. Thank you.